Hello viewers, welcome back to this channel, and in today's video I shall try to give you some tips about how to guess MCQ correctly in any exams where MCQ genre of questions are asked. Okay, so when you will appear in MCQ based exam, especially in competitive exams for state government job, central government job, including private job, and if you have also applied for various universities, colleges, entrance tests, there too, these things will be needed. Okay, so I will try to give you information or the knowledge, whatever I have from my own experience, and I hope it will help you. Number one thing is when you will enter into an exam hall, especially nowadays, all exams are computer based, right? So when you are sitting before the computer screen, then first thing what you have to do is you don't have to hurry. Okay, you don't have to hurry. You first thing what you have to do is you have to read the questions. Okay, you have to read questions at least twice. If you have time, then read more than twice, thrice. Okay, or if you are not if you think that this is not sufficient, then you read again. Okay, but you have to read line by line and try to know what the question is asking. Okay, if the question is long, then number second thing is do not try to answer as soon as possible. In that way, your answer may wrong. Who knows it, right? So first you study the question. Then what you have to do is you have to study the options that are given. Four options will be there. So now you study. Is number one can be the correct one, or number two can be the correct one, three or four, according to your knowledge, according to your experience. You have to study and find out. In that way you have to do, but do not hurry. Number second thing is uh, you have to try to find out the keywords. There will be keywords in the questions, like any one of the following, none of the statement, which is not true, like that. So if that kind of words are there, then you have to be very careful. Then you first study about it, read it twice, thrice, then you answer it with your full concentration. Okay, in that way you will not have any kind of problem. Then number three is when you are reading the question, after that you have seen that this question is pretty tough, then don't give time to that question. Leave it for later. First you try to do all the questions that is utterly comprehensible to you and that is utterly solvable for you. So that kind of simple question you try to do. Okay. Then you do those complicated questions at the last stage. Okay. Then another method is elimination method. There will be four options, but not all four will be correct one, right? So only one will be the correct one. And among four, you are sure that these two will never be the correct one. Then you cut the two. Then you now focus on those remaining two options. Okay. Now you try to find out that which one will be the correct one. Okay. Now you have 50-50 chance. So now you put your all energy, thought, experience, all the things, then you try to find out. In that way also, your guess may be correct. Clear? That is elimination method. And another thing is you will see in some sentence and options, you will see some kind of grammatical errors. If the grammatical errors, if one grammatical error is detected, that means that option is not the correct one. In that way also you can eliminate. That thing you keep in mind. Another thing is there will be options like all of the above, none of the above. Then you first find out that according to question, or according to the demand of the question, are this three or four, there will be three, because number four will be all of the above or none of the above. If two options are not aligned to the question, means the two options are not giving you any specific information related to that question, so in that way the question may be answer may be none of the above. And in the same way, similarly, you have to do for the option all of the above. If you have seen that number two is number two statements or the options are okay, now you don't know about the number three. So in that way, the chances of all of the above it is very high. So according to your choice, according to your circumstance, you have to take that risk and decision. You do it. And one of the things people often they forget that the question also contain negative marks. They forget it. So you first have to find out whether your exam uh, has negative mark or not. If there is negative mark, then you have to be very careful, and you have to be very attentive. Now you have to fix whether you will take risk or not. So if you want to play it safely, that means you don't have to tick if you don't know any answer, or it will negatively hamper your marks. So in that way, many people they just forget that their his or her exam is related to negative mark. So in that way, he will try to answer all the questions, and then his mark will be minus 0.5, minus 0.5, minus 10, minus 20. In that way, you will never going to pass the exam. So you have to also know about that thing. So keep in mind about these things. Okay, another thing is this is advice for you for the before phase of the exam. So you have to practice the last year paper or previous year paper. Then what you have to do is you have to appear in what do you call it, mock tests. There are numerous mock tests conducted by many platforms. So according to you, what will be good authentic mock tests, you have to appear, and then you have to try to know your preparation. In that way also it will help you in a numerous way. Okay, so that's it for my side, how you can guess the correct answer. And thank you so much. All the best.